Hey guys, welcome back to my Blazers MyGM. It's been a while, but I'm doing a pre-recorded commentary, not a live commentary for once, because once again my Elgato failed me and it lost the audio. So I'm improvising instead of recording with fraps like I normally do. Just decided to sit down and talk to you guys about a few things. I did simulate all the way basically to the last game against the Golden State Warriors. There was one game after it, but I just felt fitting that we go up against the Warriors, and I feel that it's also fitting that it kind of goes with the topic I'm going to be talking about. Now that I have the words NBA 2K and MyGM in the title, maybe a few more people will actually listen to me rant, and maybe I can get my message across just to one or two more people than I normally would. I'm not going to go on and on about the whole thing in this commentary because I've already did that in previous videos. So just to sum it up, the title of this video is actually called Returning Home, and it has a double meaning, surprisingly enough. Returning home to Oakland. Well, not me, but Damian Lillard. Damian Lillard's returning home to Oakland to go up against the Golden State Warriors in technically the last game of this season, and the next thing is the championship. So for me, returning home is returning to doing something that I've started off with. And maybe one day I'll just might, hopefully, win that NBA championship one day. That's really all I got to say about past events. On to the next. I put it in basketball terms to make it easier for you guys, making a 30-minute, 20-minute rant into a simple minute or so. And that's the reason why I haven't been posting NBA 2K videos for the past week. Just been tired. Everybody needs a break from time to time and just do other things rather than focus on the NBA. Although the NBA draft did hype me up and get me back in the mood, and that's why I'm posting this right now, because I just saw it. Pretty surprised that Patrick Young didn't get drafted. CJ Fair didn't get drafted. Aaron Craft didn't get drafted. You know, these players. Man, Corey Jefferson fell to 60. I wasn't expecting that. A lot of these European players got drafted over these prospects that we've been watching on national TV. I don't get how that's a thing. And I know that's a thing that NBA teams do just for salary purposes. It's like the Houston Rockets, for one. They drafted, I believe, a 6'11 power forward from a different country, and he's not going to be coming over for the next few years. When they could have easily just drafted Patrick Young in the second round. He'd be a perfect fit for Dwight Howard. You know, right by him, Terrence Ross. I honestly believe Patrick Young would be a better player than Terrence Ross is, and a much more taller, athletic player as well. But no, teams go stash these players away for multiple years just so they could keep them off the salary books. The team that really took the cake with all this was the Toronto Raptors. I think they drafted Bruno Mars or something. I think that's what people are calling him. The Brazilian Kevin Durant. Bill Simmons also says he's 2 years from being 2 years away. So that's always a good thing, right? A lot of good college players fell to the second round. Quality role players and possibly even a starter in Clay Anthony early. But no, we got guys like Bruno going over these guys. My man Bruno. The Brazilian Kevin Durant. Can't wait to see you in like four years or so. Hopefully you're not like Kevin Durant, and hopefully you don't bring your mom to every game, because I'm pretty sure Drake wouldn't like that. I felt like shedding a tear during the NBA draft because I was shocked how many great players got picked so late and how many good players went undrafted. Just because teams like to decide, you know what, let's draft this European guy. Let's not bring him over here. We'll just wait on him. You know, we don't want to actually pay this guy yet. We actually want to be in the lottery next year because we're the Philadelphia 76ers. I hate that that's a thing. You should only be able to draft European players if they're ready to come over right now. That's my opinion. Because why would I get it? Teams might want to wait other than just for salary purposes, But like Levone John Charles, when is he going to be coming to the Spurs? He was 2 years away from being 2 years away, I guess. Those are just my opinions on the draft. Let me know how you felt about it. It was actually a decent draft. I remember last year, I didn't stick around to the second round, but I actually watched the whole thing this year, and just to see if that man Patrick Young, I really wanted to see him get drafted. I also wanted to see if CJ Fair got drafted or Aaron Kraft. Really upset that those three guys did not get drafted. Hopefully everything works out with them in the summer league, or they can become a player such as Wesley Matthews and get them checks. I'm going to tell you guys the draft picks that I really liked this year. The first one being TJ Warren to the Phoenix Suns. He's out of North Carolina State, and actually, in my opinion, he has the potential to become a Harrison Barnes type player. I also really like the Bobcats picks, or not the Bobcats, the Charlotte Hornets now. Really like their picks with Noah Vonleh and PJ Harrison. I didn't like them trading Shabazz. I know it probably wouldn't be a good fit because Shabazz Napier is probably a starter for a lot of other teams. But I just wanted to see that the UConn connection once again between Kemba and Shabazz. But, I mean, PJ Harrison's a good shooting guard too. But, man, got my hopes up for a second. So those were my favorite picks. And the picks that didn't make sense to me were the Sacramento Kings. What are you doing? The man Elfrid Payton's still on the board and you draft Nick Stauskas? You already have a shooting guard in Ben McLemore, and Rudy Gay's there. So is this guy going to be coming off the bench? If they honestly didn't know what to do with him, why not trade that pick away? The Kings really confused me with this pick. It's like, do they want to stay mediocre? Because I really want to like them, but I mean, come on. I really wanted them to draft a point guard because I love my guy Isaiah Thomas, but I mean, if he could be coming off the bench as a six man, that'd be a dangerous team. But no, they drafted a shooter. I mean, I guess they needed it, but not so sure about that pick. Another two teams that confused me a little were the Boston Celtics and the Utah Jazz. I mean, you guys have Rondo. Are you trying to get rid of him or something? And that's the same reason why the Utah Jazz confused me. You have Trey Burke. Are you trying to get rid of him or something? Who knows? Those Rondo and Smart might be a good combination, and Burke and Exum might be a good combination, but I just don't see it working out in the long run. So that's my opinion on the draft. I think I missed Gary Harris. Gary Harris was probably the steal of the draft, along with Kyle Anderson going to the Spurs. Oh my goodness. So if you watched the draft a few days ago, let me know what players you liked going where, what players you didn't like going where, and also who you think might just be the steal of the draft. I've ranted on long enough, but it actually doesn't feel that long. So yeah, we probably already won by now against the Golden State Warriors, and we ended our season as so, winning at home. Well, technically not home, but Damian Lillard's home, and we get the most valuable player award, the MVP. I would just like to thank my mom, you the real MVP, rookie of the year, some auto-generated rookie, sixth man of the year, Julius Randle, again, because we have duplicate players, which is pretty sad, defensive player of the year, Sanders, and most improved player of the year, again, because we have duplicate players, Rodney Hood, and coach of the year, Tom Thibodeau. So those are the awards. Not really that exciting. I mean, it is exciting. Two of our guys got awards, but we got what we wished for. We get the Denver Nuggets. Oh, how sweet this revenge is going to be. If you guys have been sticking around for a while, you'd know the Nuggets are the team that eliminated us in the first round the past 2 seasons. So winning the NBA championship this season and beating them in the first round is going to feel so right. I mean, fingers crossed. So hope you guys are pumped up to see the beginning of the end for my Blazers MyGM. Should be a wrapper, I know. The next episode will be coming in a week, but hopefully it's well worth it. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.